All right, what is up, guys? VV back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over my top 10 picks for purple cards in OP-06. This is a spoiler video, guys, so keep that in mind. All right, first up here, we got the leader that's going to be associated with pretty much everything we're about to look at. Vin Smoke Ru, or Raju, however you say this. This is a 4-life, 5,000 power leader, blue-purple, so dual color. The Vinsmoke family / Germa 66 type. Most of the characters we're going to look at in this video are going to be that type, okay? But listen to this effect. Your turn, once per turn, when a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, draw one card. That effect is going to really turn the deck on, guys. It's going to really make the deck move. So check this out. First up, we have a Searcher in the form of an event. This is a Germa, it's literally called Germa 66 is the name of the event. It only costs one, and it is a top 5 searcher of cards with a type including Germa in quotations. Okay, so that means, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that means that any card, I'm going to fast forward here to show you, any card with GERMA in its type. Do y'all see this? So in other words, even this card, okay? But it cannot grab Germa 66 specifically. So even though this card has Germa in it, it cannot grab Germa 66. Okay? So, and that is the name of this card as well. So very, very important stipulation there. It can't search itself, right? And again, someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So top 5 searcher, yep, that's one way to introduce a new theme. If you want the theme to be strong and consistent, that's the way to do it with a top 5 searcher. Next up, let's just give them a top 3 searcher as well. So we got activate main, trash one card from your hand, and rest this stage. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a type including Germa, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this would be able to grab Germa 66. Right, because it has Germa in the type, and it doesn't have the stipulation that says other than bracketed Germa 66. Okay, very, very solid. This is really important too. Don't forget this trash one card. Okay, trash one card is very important, guys, because of how the cards interact. Let me get through this 2K counter, and we're going to go back to that trash one card in hand. This is the 2K counter for the Germa stuff. On play, you may trash one card from your hand. There it is again, trashing a card from hand. If the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, add up to 1 Vinsmoke family type character card with 4,000 power or less from your trash to your hand. So that's the 2 things I want to talk about real quick, guys. Matching your opponent's Dawn, like having equal to or less than your opponent's Dawn, and then this trashing a card from hand is very, very important for turning on the rest of the deck, which has this effect. Dawn -1, you may trash this character. Notice, this is an activate main. This is Vinsmoke Yanji. 2 cost, 2,000 power, with an activate main of Dawn -1. So remember what that does, guys. That's drawing us a card from the leader, right? Follow along here. Then you're going to trash this character. And if your leader has the Germa 66 type, of course it does, play up to 1 Vinsmoke Yanji with a cost of 4 from your hand, or trash. Well, wait a minute. This Vinsmoke Yanji only costs 2, right? Well, that's because each one of these characters we're about to look at has an upgraded form. Okay, this is thematic to the anime and to the show, and to the manga, whatever you're going to call it. And I'm not going to fully spoil that, but guys, the best way I can explain it, so again, spoiler warning in a different way here, they're almost like Power Rangers. I know, guys, chill. Do not blow me up for that one. Do not get all over me for that one. But that's the best way I can relate to it in my boomer mind. Okay, guys, it's morphin time. Okay, that's what's going on right here. It's morphin time. This is a super cool theme, and I absolutely love it. So again, just to recap, you're going to be able to play this card, this 4-cost Yanji right here, by playing out the 2-cost and trashing this card, and then you can play the upgraded version either from your trash or from your hand. Guys, that is extremely important, because that is what's going to turn on this whole engine, right? Activate main, trashing card from hand, and then doing a top 3 search, because you're going to realistically trash this Yanji to search for this lower cost one. Do y'all see that? Or they also all pretty much, I think all but one has a 1K counter on it, so you can use it in that regard as well to get it into your trash even easier. Awesome, just awesome. So let's see what this card does. This is a 4-cost, 5,000 power, 1,000 counter blocker with the effect of if the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, this character gains plus 1,000 power. So you see how there's these 3 major themes. It's either trashing a card or returning a Dawn. That's basically the main thing. And then, if the number of Dawn cards in your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, they're going to get a special effect. Okay? Check out the next guy, Niji. This is a 5-cost, 6,000 power, 1,000 counter character. So again, you see how easy this is to get into your trash? You can get this into your trash so easily by countering out of a 5K attack. And then you'll be able to cheat him into play with his smaller form, returning a Dawn card, and drawing from your leader's effect. Very, very powerful, guys. And listen to this on play. If the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, remember that whole clause? Again, it's just going to keep coming back. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less, or return up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less to the owner's hand. This card is very powerful, guys. Very annoying to deal with. And then last but not least, of like the well, not last but not least, the biggest of the cards here, of the little upgrade cards, is Vinsmoke Ru, and he does not have a counter, but he's a 7-cost, 7,000 power character that has an on play. Remember this clause right here: if the number of Dawn cards in your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn, and this character gains rush. So guys, do y'all see how crazy this is? If you go turn 1, let's just go back to it real quick, guys. How's about we just play this on turn 1 and then activate its effect to trash a card from hand, trashing this card, the bigger version, and searching up this card. So that way on turn 2, you can just play him, return 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck, and play off this 7-cost on turn 2. Guys, extremely, extremely powerful. And again, the theme is just awesome. I absolutely love the theme. All right, let's keep going. Next up is Vin Smoke Ru, the character. This is a 4-cost, 5,000 power character with a 1,000 counter. On play, this one's a little bit different than the others, but on play, if the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, and you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 2 cards. So it has the added stipulation of having 5 or less cards in your hand. But draw 2 cards, guys. So this is going to make you want to aggressively, counter out with your cards in hand, so that you can just draw more cards like this and recur them back later with these incredibly powerful effects. Just awesome. Okay, next up we got Vinsmoke Judge. This is an 8-cost, 8,000 power character with the effect of on play Dawn -1. Okay, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. Okay. Play up to 4 Germa 66 type character cards with different card names and 4,000 power or less from your trash. So do you see what they're doing with the 4,000 power or less? They're making it where you can't grab the upgraded version, because these are both Vinsmoke Ru, right? Well, you can only grab you can only grab 4 that have different names and have 4,000 power or less. So in other words, it's all the base forms. So you'll be able to, in a perfect situation, you'll be able to grab Raiju, Ikiji, Niji, and Yanji. Just flood the board with all these incredible characters and use their Dawn -1 effects to just, upgrade them and just go absolutely crazy with it. Again, I absolutely love this theme, and I'm going to have to give this a try at some point. And then also on this character's effect, you have an activate main of Dawn -1, rest up to one of your opponent's Dawn cards. That's not the craziest effect. Good opponents can play around this, but that's not really the point. The point is to keep your Dawn low so that you can continue to benefit from these on-play effects and, from the upgraded characters here. Okay? Excuse me. And again, just to stress, you have to play this card, return a Dawn, and then trash 2 cards from your hand. Then you will be able to play these 4-cost, you'll be able to play up to 4 of the character cards with different card names and 4,000 power or less from your trash, so that you don't have to get it from your hand. They just have to be in your trash from being used earlier in the game. Extremely, extremely powerful, guys. Okay, next up we got Blackbug. This is a 4-cost Vinsmoke family Germa 66 event with, listen to this effect: if the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, okay, the same clause, Place up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. Trigger will hit a 4 or less and put on the bottom of the owner's deck. Now, you have to remember, this effect is going to be pretty easy to get off against anything but mirror matches, anything but purple, mirror style matches, whether it be Trafalgar Law, another Germa 66 deck, or even, something like Magellan or Purple Luffy, Red Purple Law, like I said, stuff like that. Okay, last but not least, we got Zephyr. This is a 7 cost, 7,000 power. This is not Germa 66, obviously. This is a film Navy type character. Dawn -1, negate the effect of up to one of your opponent's characters during this turn. Then, if that character has 5,000 power or less, KO it. Guys, this is it's potentially extremely powerful. Okay, it's a 7 cost, 7k, like I said. Awesome effect, a way to just turn off. I'm pretty sure, someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I'm pretty sure this can turn off blocker, right? Because isn't blocker considered an effect? And think about in the case of Borsalino. Okay, if you negate the effect of up to one of your opponent's characters during this turn, that is Borsalino, well, won't he lose the 1,000 power from his effect, or no? Maybe that's not. Maybe that's like some type of base effect. I'm not sure. Y'all tell me in the comment section below. Either way, anytime you can negate an effect and potentially KO a character, that is extremely powerful. And again, I'll have to look into this, guys, because what if this hits Fukuro? What if this hits Sabo? What if this hits Borsalino? Just awesome. All right, guys, well, that's it for the purple cards. Really amazing theme. I cannot wait to get my hands on this and try it out, especially all the Vinsmoke stuff, guys. This just looks awesome to me. Just incredible. All right, guys, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Hope y'all enjoyed. And again, if I missed anything, any kind of rules clarification, please don't be afraid. Please don't hesitate to comment down below, especially if you got the right answer. All right, till next time, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, peace.